this video, I'm going to show you how to make a no-sew bag that you can put around your neck, a little medicine bag type of thing. This one here has its hair on, it's cowhide. This one here is cowhide, but it's buckskin tanned. And then here's the pattern we'll be using. Let me set that up here like this for a second. Now, to make these, they're really cheap. You can do them for just a few bucks a piece. What I do is I buy leather, scrap leather in the bag, or by the pound. And you come up with a bunch of little pieces like this. And there's also, I got brown, black, and a buckskin color. And as you see, we got all kinds of different sizes in here. And usually you'll find a piece that's about the size you need for a project like this. Now there's enough leather in here to do one that you can sew. But I'd like to show you how to do one where you don't have to sew. I've got another piece of more scrap leather that I can use. Okay, here's a piece of goat skin that I found. Now, you probably wouldn't make a whole lot of bags out of this because it is a little more expensive than your buckskin, and generally you don't find a bunch of scrap goat skin in the scrap bin. Anyway, let's get started here. The way I like to do it is I will go ahead and just cut the paper right on out. Now I'll try to get this up on the web if I can, because I don't have it on the computer right now, but I'll have to scan it. And so keep an eye out, keep checking back and see if I got it up. If you want one, leave me a comment with your email and I'll email you it. So I'm sure I can get it scanned in and then put it on a disc or something. Now once you get the shape you like, set it on the leather. Take your pen, trace it. Now notice I'm doing it on the back side. I'm just showing you really the easiest way to make something out of leather that you can give for a gift to just about anybody. And see, this leather is so thin that just a plain regular pair of scissors and I can cut right on the line with no problem. Now I'm going face to face, and it's the face part of the pattern also. I've got all the little holes dotted in there. Now I'll just take the pin and poke through the paper, and it'll leave a little line. Now on the slats, I do one at the top and one at the bottom. But what you want to do is you want to be able to get your lacing through. Now I've got a spool of it here. And you can buy this at the leather store, or some of the hobby stores have smaller, but you don't need a whole spool, about a yard or two. And then just go ahead and poke your holes. Now it looks like this isn't thick enough. So what I'm going to have to do is find a piece of thicker scrap leather. Okay, just like this little piece here. Then I put it underneath there. And it'll punch the hole right on through. Just like that. So once you get it all the way done, you'll have all your holes. And then for this, forgot to show you. Let me show you that. Where I took and drew just the 2 lines, or 2 dots. Now I'm going to connect those dots so that it looks like that. Then I'll take a razor knife or my leather knife and I'll just cut it. And now I've got a hole where I can punch it through. So anyway, now let me show you how to put this together. Start with the bottom. This will be the top, this will be the bottom. Put the bottom towards you. Take your lace. And right down the bottom there should be 2 holes. Run your lace through. Pull through like that. Now what you want is you want your lace on the outside between the longest points, because that's what's going to hold your bag together. And if you put anything inside of it, you're going to want to hold it together a little bit. Now if you decide to go to the leather store and buy some materials for this, you can get a lacing needle. That might make it a little bit easier. It's like this here. It's for stitching up ball gloves. You have to cut this at just a little bit of an angle. Shove the tip in. Then it screws it in. And it holds the lacing in there. Just like that. And then you just sew it up. Just twist it off. Square it off. And there you go. Now once you're done lacing, this is what it should look like. We go to the end. Just tie a quick little knot in there. Flip it over. And start pulling it tight. There you go. As you've seen, it doesn't take a whole lot. And now if you want to give it as a gift, you can put, some little trinkets in there, or